Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Anything is Possible. We are looking for water. I was making my way down to the river to fish with Steve, and he texted me and said it was all iced over. It was open yesterday.
Turn left onto West Linfield Trap Road, then turn right onto Royersford Road.
Sorry, I got the map on, trying to find a spot here. And I decided to, I was almost there anyway, so I drove down, took a look at it, and I headed up the Royersford area, and it's flowing up that way, but all slush. So now I'm heading about 20 minutes north to a spot that was also open yesterday, but it may not be open today either if the river's frozen. But I've got two spots I want to check out up here.
At the light, turn right onto Royersford Road.
That's just going to be it. Tomorrow we do have a spot to go. We got
continue on Royersford Road for 3/4 of a mile.
Tomorrow we do have good spots, so I may shut it down real early today and just live to fight another day, because we're going to be on the ice fishing live tomorrow. But right now we're going to try to find some water. I've got pack bait. I do have some worms, so I could hit a creek spot. But I may just rest my ribs. I had like a sneezing fit driving down here, and I swear I heard my ribs like cracking when I was sneezing. We got Danny in here, Bud Files. Good morning, Sue. Marilyn. Good morning. Oh man, a little hard to chat while I'm driving, so I apologize. We got some glare coming in. Phoenix, good morning. Jonathan, who else we got hanging out? Slab, welcome guys. Alright, so I'm trying to find an alternate route.
In a 1/4 mile, turn left onto West Ridge Pike.
In hopes I find something unexpected, but I'm going to go up under this reservoir where the wind's just been howling for the last few days. I was shocked that the water was totally open there yesterday when I drove by it last night. And today
take the next left onto West Ridge Pike.
Today the wind's not real bad, so I might go there and do some jigging for crappie and sunfish and perch, yellow and white. So we'll see.
Continue on West Ridge Pike for 1 mile.
Oh, welcome back, Brody. Good to see you. That's my Indian friend right there. I appreciate you joining the minnows. Thank you very much. There's Jerry, Jamaica. Awesome guys. Oh, there's somebody that's not lit up in blue. Is that Mason? I'll try to get you later, Mason. If you're hanging out for a while, I'll try to wrench you up. Oh, here's some water, but that is hard water. More hard water. This is going to be the last day, I think, that we can't ice fish. So that's the silver lining right here. Welcome. Somebody's saying hi to me. I think that's Matthew. It's so hard to see right now. But once I park, I'll be able to catch up with y'all. Let me put the camera around. Thank you, Will. Have I been muted this entire time? Raptor Will. Oh, Lord. Well, good morning, everybody.
At the light, turn right onto Knifer Road.
But I ain't gonna repeat myself because I don't even remember what I said. The king of the mute. What's going on, Curtis? Ruckmo, welcome in, buddy, and thank you for your membership. I at least want to repeat that. I'm not sure.
Continue on Knifer Road for 1.5 miles.
Oh, man. Yeah, I just been talking the whole time to nobody, I guess. That reminds me of one of the first times I ever went live. It might have been the first time I went live. I think it might have been on StreamYard, or I forget what streaming service it was, but it's like you go live and you think you're live, but then there's another button at the bottom that says go live, and you got to click that to really go live. And I'm just talking, and people are chatting, but not reacting in any way to anything I'm saying. It's such a weird feeling. And then I was like, hey, look at that button that says go live. And I clicked on that, and yep, 3 years. 3 years later, I'm still at it. Glacier, good morning, buddy. That's what I need for ice fishing. These tree auger right there, pole auger. Sorry if I miss anybody while I'm driving here. You know, it wants me to go straight. That's cool. Because I know there's nothing down there to fish. Oh, there's a dead buck laying there. Yeah, thank you, Steve. It might be a quick live. I've got 2 spots I'm going to hit. If none of them are open, I'm out. I'm going to be out. Travis, I think tomorrow you said it's a no-go, but we're definitely heading up. We're going ice fishing tomorrow. The whole family will be up there. Sunday, I can't.
In a quarter mile.
Got to pay attention on these windy roads here. I know there's a creek down here.
Take the next right onto Gerloff Road.
No go or Sunday. Long-term forecast looks good. It looks like we're going to consistently grow ice.
Continue on Gerloff Road for 2 miles.
A shot of some real Arctic blast coming in, like temps down around 0 for like 3 nights in a row. So that should do it, man. I'm hoping that even does Deep Creek, some of our local spots. It would be awesome to be able to ice fish Monday through Friday live. I've never been able to do that yet, but this might be the year. I was up there yesterday, Travis. It looked a few inches thick out there. Even though the beach looked wide open, but I think that's the spring coming into it. You know, I think that water's coming in along the beach, so you kind of have to get out there a little bit, but you need something out. I'm not wearing waders to get out to the ice. I'm not that desperate. Yeah, there's got to be a good creek down. I used to ride this road by bike, and I know there's a creek down here somewhere. 10, 18. Yeah, we got about 15 minutes to get to the spot I'm checking out. But like I said, we might see something on the way. Yeah, I had a sneezing fit going down to the river today, where I was going to fish with Steve, but it froze up overnight. This time of year, it wants to freeze. It's like everything's stopping it from freezing, from the current to the wind. But man, when it happens like overnight, you know. Today we go down there and it's solid ice. Our carp hole completely solid. Ace, welcome in, buddy. If I sound weak, I assure you I'm not weak. I just have broken ribs. So I feel like Every time I talk, I feel like somebody's sticking pins in my lungs. I'm sitting down. It's worse when I'm sitting. Hey, Alan. Yeah, I'm well. Randy, good morning. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Got a lot of great channels here. Where are you fishing today, Will? Are you on the ice? Or did you find open water? And, Will, why don't you drop a link if you can? If you go live, maybe set it up now and drop the link in here. We'll go over to your live once it starts up. Jose, good morning, good morning. Maybe Will's got better luck getting on the water where he lives. We got solid ice here. I'm afraid this spot might be frozen. It was wide open all
In a
week.
quarter mile, slight left to stay on Gerloff Road.
Even though it was really cold, it was so windy out on the big lake that this spot just was wide open. I mean, wide open. But I have a feeling we're going to pull up and it's going to be frozen since the river froze overnight. But we'll see.
Slight left to stay on Gerloff Road.
Yeah, it's not easy, Glacier, but you can find spots. You can find spots. It's just a matter of finding a spot with the fish. I mean, yeah, spot with the fish. That's it.
Continue on Gerloff Road for half a
We
mile.
got plenty of ice for tomorrow's ice fishing trip. That state website is not updated, Travis, by the way. I looked at it, it was 5 days ago, and I know they had 4 inches 5 days ago, and it's well below freezing all week. South Raritan, nice. Yeah. Last night was calm and cold. It was the first calm we've had in a while. So here's some water here. I'll bet you this is not frozen. But I also don't think it's any good for fishing. Never done well in this creek. Yeah, see you see open water, but that's all the rapids. The good spots that are nice and deep at pools, they're frozen.
In 1,000 feet, turn right onto Big Road.
I do have my hatchet. There is a spot
Take the next right onto Big Road.
that if the first spot doesn't work out, we're going to go to the second spot, which is 2 minutes down the road. And I'm going to get the hatchet out and I'm going to blow a hole through the ice. If I fall in, it's literally about 4 feet deep. It's not
In 600 feet, at the traffic circle, take the third exit onto Pennsylvania 29 North, Gravel Pike.
Fall in, I'll just get out, hop back in the car, and turn the heater on and go home and pour coffee over my head a couple times. Oh gosh, these circles are ripped.
Exit the traffic circle onto Pennsylvania 29 North.
Yeah, you gotta stop. You gotta stop when a car is...
Continue on Pennsylvania 29 North for 6 miles.
Pennsylvania. There goes Wawa. So I've been driving for 1 hour and 4 minutes, guys, looking for open water. But it's weird, you know, not everything's frozen like you would think it is. One place might be 4 inches, one's wide open. Yeah, why did Jersey get rid of them all? That's so funny. Now they have all these like jug handle things. And now we're getting them. I mean, I like the idea of the circles. I think they are more efficient. But wait till you have a broken rib. Go around those circles, man. Make you want to go around the circle one more time and go right home. Yeah, you didn't go there to meet me. Oh, that's all right, Steve. I was halfway there anyway. I went down to check it out. Like, so look at this little pond right here. That's a pond and it's wide open. That's what I mean. You don't know that everything's going to be frozen. there's about 1,000 geese that swim out there. Little icebreakers. But that's private. I can't fish a private pond. I thought, you know, it's funny you say that, Glacier. I was watching Troy from Real and Virtual Outdoors, and the thought crossed my mind. I thought it would be kind of funny. I could see Skeeter doing that too. I could see Skeeter doing the video game. I wouldn't want to make a habit of it because I like getting outside, and I don't know how to do all that screencast, and I wouldn't even be able to figure out the video game, let alone the electronics behind it with like screencasting or whatever it's called. It would be funny though. My goodness, there's so many dead deer around. I think they're getting hungry this time of year, and they're hanging out in front yards eating people's vegetation. I'm seeing just tons of roadkills. Hey, Cat. Good morning. Good morning. We're getting there. We're getting there now. I'm going past the first box. I want to get to the top where I can carp fish, potentially. That's what I want to do. Got to put the miles in, unfortunately. I'm going to sound like a broken record. I will be live tomorrow on the ice, guys. The whole family will be out in the ice shack. Going back to where we were live a couple weeks ago. It's solid again. And it's going to be solid for a while. I may go up there next week too, during the week. I might take a day and go up there just so that we can have another good ice fishing live during the week until the local places get more solid. Another dead deer. Yep, make sure you guys are connected to Ruckmo. He's our newest member. He joined up today, and he's been a member before. He's from India, and he's donated several times to the channel as well, so he's a great supporter of us. There's a little path of water on that spot. That's good. So telling me there's a chance. I don't like that flag blowing like that. That's not good. It's going to be real windy up top if that flag's moving at all. The top is just wide open and exposed. It's some good fishing. I've caught, I think our best day was 200 perch up there. This is wide open right here. Let's see how it is up by the dam. That's open. It is so bizarre how things freeze. Parts of it is open, Travis, but I can't find any good spots to go there. I drove around there a lot lately, and I'm pretty sure I know what it's going to look like today too. The best spots are frozen, you know, like creek fishing. Typically the fish are in the deeper holes, but where there's some current flowing into it. So what you always get right now is those rapids, oh, it hurts in the ribs. Those rapids are all thawed out. Let me slide in here real quick. This is Charas. This is the place I was talking about with the cappuccino, guys. Oh God, that hurts. Let me just take a peek back here. Let's see what's going on back here. A little sheet of ice.
Head south toward Pennsylvania 29 North, Gravel Pike.
We could, that'll be one of our backup plans. We can park over here and go in with a box of worms and a couple jigs and explore.
In 200 feet, turn left onto Pennsylvania 29 North, Gravel Pike. Turn left onto Pennsylvania 29 North, Gravel Pike.
Hey, Maddie, Travis. I don't think that's the, I don't think they're open yet. And they don't have, I think that menu's now gone. You lost your chance to get it. There's my brewery.
Continue on Pennsylvania 29 North for 1.5 miles.
It's only 10 a.m. And I work tonight, so no brewery for me today, guys. There's water under this bridge. It's usually open too. All right. I need to get on my computer. All right. Yeah. When you do it, Will. I don't know if I can pin it up on here or not. I have to think about that. If I'm able to pin it. Otherwise, just drop it, and we'll send as many people to click on it and hit notify, so that when you go live, they'll see you. We're going up on the big reservoir now. Let's see what the conditions are. Like I said, might be a short live. We'll check out a few spots. Yeah, reservoir's wide open. Wide open. I guess Julie's in chat. I missed her, but I see Maddie saying something about Julia. Welcome, welcome, Julia. Yeah, I'm hoping for crappie up here, perch mainly. But there's also, I'm thinking of going under the bridge, Travis, and setting up my carp rod, because if I catch a carp from up top, I can't land that. I won't be able to land it there. So I'm thinking of going under the bridge and fishing.
In a 1/4 mile, turn left onto Knight Road.
White and yellow. I'm doing all right, Julie. I have that broken rib I'm dealing with. And I had a damn sneezing fit on the way down the stairs. I had to pull off the side of the road. I was like in tears. I just teared up in pain. It hurt so
Take
bad.
the next left onto Knight Road.
And I could hear, that's where I want to go. Yeah, I guess. I could hear like the bone or the cartilage actually shift when I sneezed.
Continue on Knight Road for 1 mile.
Yo, 5 buckaroonies. Thank you so much, Maddie. I appreciate you, bud. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really do appreciate that. The little backside right here on the lake where it's calm and no wind, solid, with snow on it. Other side here, solid. But out in the main channel, it's wide open. So I think it's going to be wide open at the bridge. If it is, we got the rod holders. We'll go down there. I don't know how I'm going to be able to get the rods in the rod holders in. We'll deal with that when we get there. I don't want to lose a rod, but I do want to catch fish, so I will take some chances. You think what's going to be solid? You think the bridge is going to be solid? You want to put money on it, Travis? I'll bet you the bridge has 0 ice. Lucy, that must be Lucy Warren. It's funny, I can see people talking about it easier. $1,000.
In a 1/4 mile, turn right onto Markley Road.
I won't hold it against you when you lose, but be prepared to lose, Travis. See, I don't work. I drive around looking at water all day. Okay? And I've become a master of when things freeze and when they don't freeze.
Take the next right onto Markley Road.
I will bet you it's wide open. Wide open in what? 100-mile-an-hour winds? Look at that, Travis. Look, it's wide open. There it is. That water. Wide open. It's been so windy. I went up here a couple of days ago and it looked like the ocean. I mean, you know what white caps are, but these things were surfable. Wide open, look at it. You can Venmo me that $1,000 or cash is good. Whatever. Don't look at the right side. That's frozen, but we don't care about that side. That's the back side. Yeah, we're open, guys. We're open for business. Look at that water. We've got water, guys. We've got water. Now it's just a matter of do we carp fish or jigs for perch or both. Just have no way of getting down there if I hook up. Hopefully we have a signal. You know what'll happen. We'll lose our, we won't have a signal there. Last time I found water and fish, we had a signal. No worries, it'll probably take us another 10 minutes to get set up here. I think that's a juvenile bald eagle right there, guys.
Head west on Ward Road. In half a mile, turn right to Kings Road.
Alright. This is
Turn right onto Knight Road.
Yep, Texas has. Oh yeah, it will be the Circle of Death. Thought you were saying Circle of Death already. You gotta be kidding me. Give me a few minutes and to get everything organized here. We'll go freeze our butts off. I don't know why I don't bring Advil. Stupid, I guess. Sandwich. Grab some split shot. Extra hook. A little bit of everything is what I'm going to take. I'm not even going to take the rod holders. What I got on there? Nothing good. I'm going to hide my face as much as possible today. That is hurting. I don't want to have a whiny paint face on all day. Live chat. Turn you all around. Okay. Bear with me. I got to adjust all the holders on this guy here. We do have water. That's the reservoir. It should be frozen solid, but it's been windy. It's been between 30 and 40 mile an hour wind all week till today. Pretty good. I'm going fishing in about 25 minutes. Awesome. Yeah, Will may have dropped the link. He's going to go live, and feel free to go support him. He's a long time, one of our first members, and he's just doesn't have a lot of content out on his channel. He's busy with college and things like that, so he could use some support and go over and show him some love. Josh, Tom, good morning. Get caught up real quick before I start walking. Yeah, exactly, Tom. He's sick, or he's going on a feeding frenzy. Let's see if I caught up a little bit here. I think I did. All right, we'll chat more when we get down there. Put my gloves. We'll see how this goes, guys. I might call my rib. One more sneezing fit and you hear me cry, basically. I need another hand. Frozen pack bait. This should be fun. We gotta chat too much until we get down there. There's no crying and fishing. Just I should put the chest mount on. I'm not gonna be able to talk even. I can't get any air. Don't get old. This is ridiculous. Well, enjoy the view.
Continue on Knight Road for 3/4 of a mile.
Still on somehow. I'll deal with her when we get down there. Good Lord. I don't know how to get the map to shut off. I shut it off and it runs in the background. And then I have to like close my live up to go shut it down from there. That's nice. Nice little restroom right there. I think I might have to use that. All right, I'm gonna mute this. I'm gonna hop in there real quick. I don't know if I have trees where I'm going or not, so bear with me one second. Enjoy the traffic. All righty, good to go. Sorry about that. I'm going to carry all this. Bob, get your hooks in the water. Let's see what's happening. Maybe the perch are available. Yeah, I think I'm going to go under that bridge. I don't know. I guess I'll start up top. More old man Hayne moans. I guess we'll play with the perch up top first, see if they're there. If they're not, then we'll go to the bridge and set up the carp rods. Sometimes the wind is really bad up top, so we'll just see how that goes. Sometimes an understatement. Usually I should say they're bad. Yeah, how's the sea fishing down there, Jose? You're pretty far up in the top of Texas though, so I guess you're pretty far away. Let me get a better grip. Okay. Break my neck getting down there. Try up top first. Let's see what we're working with out here. This is tight. I'll give you a landscape view of what we have going on. So just the edge is ice here. See that or not? So down here is pretty good. So I think we'll set up down here. So let's go. Yeah, this view looks good, I think. Let's try it right there. How does that look, guys? Get out of here. Get out of here. Actually turn you guys around this way so I can talk to y'all. It's a little chilly. There's nothing to block the wind. You know how it is out here. Just do the best we can. If it gets too loud, we'll try to go under the bridge. Back you up, or else it'll be zooming on me the whole time. You, Glacier, chumming it up. Gonna need a little bit more split shot because the wind really blows it out. I can't wait for March 29th. Ah, Youth Mentor Day. Yes, grumpy old man. Kids taking on my 8-inch drum. So I'm just going to use a little 1/164th jig. I'm going to put some extra split shot on it. Probably 2 extras. And then pieces of worms. That's what I'm going to go with. I would have brought jigs and more stuff with me if this was plan A, but it's Honestly, it's like plan 10. Of course, I dropped it in the snow. Of course. This is just going great. This is just going great. Hit the hook. Can't even feel my hands. Angle's right on this or not. See that or not? There. Hey, Ruckmo, I appreciate it, buddy. You're the man. Thank you so much, buddy. Danny, good morning to you. Get out of here with your plastic minnows. Good morning, Rod. Lucy, there she is. Got to figure out how much weight to, to start with here. See, this is such a deep drop off. I can't carp fish here, so we'll give it a little time. If I'm not catching anything, I'm going to go under the bridge so that I can get the 2 carp rods out as well. MVP, welcome in. Disney, welcome. Might have just had a hit there. I gotta get my gloves on now. I'm gonna, you guys see the rod sitting there? There you go. Yeah, it's Ruckmo, my new again minnow member. Thank you for the donation, buddy. If you want to see what India looks like, he takes you around town, gives you the tour. I'm gonna do a lot more of this watching the rod tip since I can't feel with my fingers. What I'm doing is I'm watching for the bite, since I can't really feel the bite today. And it's too cold to not have gloves on. Trudge on Ice, good morning. I'm going to add another split shot to this. Awesome, Luminary Shine, connected over to Ruckmo. what's great about YouTube, it's like the most normal thing to somebody is like the wildest thing to somebody else, you know? The lesson I learned was like bluegills and sunfish. To me, it's like, I mean, I enjoy catching them. Every kid catches them, the first fish they catch around here. But I didn't think anyone else cared about them. And I found that they're my most successful videos in shorts. Everybody wants to see bluegills. It's all wonky. Morning. So they have these little, where's my rod? There's my rod. They have these little grooves here. Let me get you guys a better view of the actual lake. Got such glare. It's hard for me to see. These little grooves that they've cut in here, you can kind of stick the line in them and it holds the rod enough to actually see the bites. I think that's good. Same, Travis. Kevin and I both caught our first golden trouts on the same day. And in full disclosure, I think it was the same golden trout. This time of year is so tough. Like, you don't even know where you're fishing day to day. Just trying to find water and go with the flow. I just found the bottom. And then I reeled up about 3 rotations, so it's just off the bottom. Yeah, I think honestly, yeah, Mike, the winds kept it open here. 40-mile-an-hour winds all week, and this thing was ripping. Oh, anywhere else it's totally frozen now. Fishing here. We'll try this side, and then if we don't catch anything, we'll move down. The far side's another good hole. These are my 2 favorite spots. Actually, I lied. There's another one all the way over that's good for crappie. Got a little more structure over there. This is great. Chat's not working again. Yo, Ruckmo! Thank you so much. I believe they're rubies. I think I had to look it up last time because I couldn't remember what money, what the money was for India, but I think they're on the rubies. That was not one of the trades I used to work with. Thank you so much, buddy. Usually you can tell when their fish are in here because this dock is filled with folks from the city. They come out and are elbow to elbow off of this thing. But I don't know if anyone realizes it's not frozen. Maybe they don't want to drive an hour to find it frozen. Let it sit. We'll let it sit a little bit. I feel like it's moving. Why is it moving on us? Is it zoomed out or something? Or am I using two different holes? Was I over there maybe? Like, how did that change? I don't get it. Wow, Mike's getting hammered with snow. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to get this adjusted here. I don't understand how it changed. It looked perfect. Some crazy weather right now. I don't ever remember this much wind. Like 5-6 days of like 30 to 40 mile an hour winds in a row. This is crazy. This is not the greatest spot in the winter. In the spring and in the summer, this place you can catch 100 perch, white perch right off of here. We're going more towards the yellows. I never catch the whites as much in the wintertime. I catch the yellows and crappie. Rain and wind going on 2 weeks. See, every time a truck drives over this bridge, it's like a free jig. It bounces a little bit. And a lot of times they'll bite when it does that. I'm gonna walk over here and just check under the bridge again. I want to put the carp rod out so bad, but there's no way I could land a carp from up here. What is it, 56 minutes? We'll give it 10 minutes here and then we'll move further down and we'll just keep trying. This may only be a good summer spot. I know there's like a little more of a channel down, so we're gonna go over there. Trudge 2 to 4 inches this afternoon, tomorrow. I'm glad we're not getting the snow because it's gonna let the ice finally set up quick. We should have been ice fishing all week, but this wind was crazy. It kept spots like this wide open. Just heard a big tree go down. Okay, give that a try. Yeah, if you guys are going to go live today, drop it in the chat. Let us know if you're going live, what time. I know Raptor Wills, he's making his way out to the river right now. He's in North Jersey, going to fish the Raritan. We'll see if he can get on anything. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Luminary. I know you deal with those issues. Chandana Vlog, welcome in, welcome in. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. We're perch fishing, white and yellow, probably yellow, and crappie fishing here. I threw a couple handfuls of that pack bait down there. Otherwise, I'd be moving all over the place trying, but I figured maybe they'll come into it. They're not going to move fast this time of year. Let's go down, move down a little bit here, guys. So somebody's been fishing down here. I can see where their footprints are and where it's kind of melted the snow where they were standing. Let's get you guys in the picture. There we go. That was you and your 30 kids? Hey, casters. I was going to say castaway. Casters, welcome in, buddy. Let's see if I missed anything here. A little hard to read with the glare. All right, in the right spot. I'm about a foot off the bottom, so let's see if we catch anything. riveting. I'm not going to talk about that on here, Travis. We can chat about it off if you need to know anything. But I'm not going to, I don't want to discuss that here at all. Let's see. Yeah, I know she deals with the kidney issues. I didn't want to go out. She was making fun of me yesterday out in the snow. I get to make... You talking to me, Mike? I couldn't see you freeze your nuggets up. Mike was fishing in the snow, and the chat's white, and I couldn't see it because it's all in the white. So I asked him if he could shovel a spot out for us. All you had to do, Mike, was just shovel like a 4x4 spot so we could read chat, like so that there's grass behind it. I didn't think I was asking too much. Travis, you know what I'm thinking, right? If there was any fish in this spot, there'd be somebody here. Hey, Backtrack, welcome. Just inform me when you're not starts freezing. Come on, come on. Nothing. No signs of life. Drop it all the way down, why not, right? Drop it all the way to the bottom. Try everything before we give up on the spot. We'll hit the next section, next little cutout on this bridge in a couple minutes. Get under the bridge. I know, I need to go under there next. There's one more spot up here I want to try out. Believe me, I'm not looking forward to going down that icy trail. Zoe, good morning, good morning. Zoe, didn't I tell you that was RSV 2 weeks ago? Like a month ago. I'm pretty sure I told you that's probably what it was. I'm doing video on Luminary. I was trying to talk to Luminary, but they're Save Your Heat. I'm doing a product review for them right now. It's not typos. If Steve's watching, I think Steve should go down to the river and put its camera right next to the river on the ice. It was ripping pretty good, and it was some awesome sounds. I think that'd be a really cool live. Just like one of those silent lives for just watching the ice flow. Be cool if you had two devices. You could set one up and then go in the car and chat on the other device. We'll give it 3 minutes here. Oh, I know. They can be very slow. That's why I hate going to the doctors. I feel like they, by the time they tell you what you have, it's like what you had. You already got over it, like 3 weeks later, you know? And I never want to go to the doctors when I first get sick. Because, like, when I get sick, like, if I get really sick, the last thing I'm going to do is go out of the house. I feel like I can beat any cold with a good night of sleep and a day to just chill on the sofa, you know? I can't wait to go ice fishing tomorrow. This time tomorrow, I'll be sitting in my little shack. Warm as could be. Hey, Skeeter. Cheers, buddy. Good to see you. Good to see you. Look how wide open this spot is, Skeeter. Like no ice at all. Hello again, Julie. Yeah, if anyone sees Will go live, give us an update if you can. Let me know how he's making out. If he's catching them, I'll shut this thing down. Hey, mosquito. The mosquitoes are out, surprisingly. Justin, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. We're going to move spots in just a minute. We're going to walk further down off this pier and try a spot where I know there's some structure. I know there's structure because Lyle lost his fishing magnet over there. First time he got into magnet fishing, he came up, first cast, just snagged it, lost it. Hey, Ray. Good to see you, buddy. How are you? I hope you get your hat deal situated. That sucks, man. I saw two of the posts and I forgot which one came first, so I don't know if you're getting the hat situation remedied or if it got worse. Yeah, man. This mosquito's new here. I'm not feeling great, Ray. If you hear my voice, I got a broken rib and it's just not healing. It happened New Year's Eve. And I had a sneezing fit coming out here today. While I was driving, I had to pull over. It hurt so bad. Coughing's bad and laughing's bad, but nothing worse than like sneezing like 10 times in a row with a broken rib. In fact, I mean, I couldn't imagine much worse torture, honestly. Break someone's ribs and then make them sneeze. It's bad. And I think it hurts because you know it's coming. You know you got to sneeze, and you know what that sneeze is going to do. You just know it. There's nothing you can do about it. WD work 40. What's it work for? Your joints? I know, man. I might get x-rays soon. I've been saying that for a while. Yo, DRB, what's going on? It's more fun to make this. Yeah, but it's more of a mess to clean up, Dan. Let me get you a wrench, buddy. I've wrenched everyone up since I seen you last. I'm guessing the Susquehanna's getting frozen out there right now by Harrisburg. Culture Foods, awesome, awesome. Welcome in here, Culture Foods. Thank you. We got 20 in, 32 thumbs up. I think if Raptor Will starts catching fish, I think we should have a competition. The challenge will be if he catches a fish before me, I'll shut my live down and we'll go over there. If I was closer to home, I'd swing by the house and pick up about 6 Advils right now. Keep it family friendly. I'll just assume you're talking about joint pain and elbows, but keep it family friendly. Travis's 30 kids might be skipping school and watching. Let me get my extra worms and then we'll reel in and we'll move further down. I've got my worms in my pocket. I'm imagining what it's going to be like to be 90. Like when you have a broken rib, you look at anything that you could possibly slip on, just looks like you're going out off on Mount Everest or something. Like, I don't like the look of that hill. That's going to be how it's. I know I'm going to be like that when I'm 90 if I'm lucky to live that long. I'll be all busted up, afraid to do anything. I mean, the Achilles tendon is kind of what caused the whole thing, to be honest with you. I ruptured the Achilles tendon and that muscle, that band is completely detached from my heel. So if my foot loses any type of stability, there's nothing to stop it. I don't have any type of muscle on that side and it just rolls over on me. So until I can kind of compensate that with grow my other muscles in that leg. Like for example, I use my pinky toe to stabilize. So now my pinky toe is like always sore and like black and blue from so much pressure on it. But I tripped on the dang cat. That's what caused it, but I couldn't stop myself from falling. Right off of this end down here. There's a ducky. Skeeter duck. That's a red-headed merganser right there, I think. Or a mallard. Pretty sure it's a merganser. Let me figure out exactly where I'm going to fish here. Got a little bit of ice over here. There was only one of them, Skeeter. I caught about 6 croakers the other day. Too small to keep. Remind me where you are, Dennis. I didn't think croakers would be around this parts this time of year. Not opposed to going down the shore. Oh, Culture Foods, don't do that to me. 68 degrees. Oh yeah, North Carolina, that makes sense. I don't think they're active up here this time of year. I could be wrong. I don't do too much salt water after Christmas. I'll chase stripers up to about Christmas and then I'll shut off. But I do want to go down, I do want to chase the spring run of the weak fish down there this year. So I will be down there early spring. Late February, it's coming up like a month, I guess. We're driving down to Florida. So I'm looking forward to that trip. sound windy? It's not nearly, well, it's hard to tell because I'm all bundled up. Salt is all I do. Yeah, I wish I lived closer. I wish I lived closer to the saltwater. We love it. Sorry about the wind. Turn it this way because I'm going to wander a little bit and kind of move around all the way down to this end. See that side? Give this another 10 minutes here. If there's nothing, then we'll climb under the bridge. We'll throw the big pack baits out. Minnow dunkers, we are worm dunking today. Welcome in, buddy. Yogi, good morning to you. There's Ruby, Russian Wind Mountain. Great channels in here. Appreciate you guys stopping in. Yeah, Happy New Year, Ruby. Wish I had that wood stove right about now. Really no fish that's going to take this rod in here. There's nothing really that big. Reeled it up a few rotations, moved it down a couple feet, let the jig just kind of swing a little bit, cover a little more water. But I'm losing faith in this area pretty quick. But I do have the pack bait, so I do want to hit under the bridge. And I saw the carp there maybe a month and a half ago, so I haven't really fished this area since, so they could still be around this spot. It's hard to fish spots that you don't have a lot of confidence in. We don't have a lot of choices right now. I'll sit all day if I know there's fish in there, especially if I know that there's really good fish in there. But this lake's huge. And in my experience, it's always kind of been dead in all these parts. And they kind of shift out to the very middle. Let's get under the bridge. It's going to be unbearable soon. It's starting to pick up. bridge and fish under there. I'm pretty sure there's nothing in here right now, or else we'd see half of Philadelphia up here, even though it's cold. The folks who come up here from the city, they feed their families from this waterway, and they're always the first on the fish because they work as a community, and once one finds it, they make a few phone calls and there'll be 100 people up here real quick. So I'm pretty confident that there's not, there's some fish, but I don't think there's massive schools of perch right now. Let me get my gloves on before I handle metal like an idiot. Yeah, it's a little chilly out here. This is I don't mind shouting this spot out because it's already ridiculous amount of people. This is the Green Lane Reservoir up top. It's a huge reservoir and it's not easy to access because they have a lot of restrictions on going out on the water. So there's a lot of water here, a lot of fish. So when they come this way, this is like one of the few spots you can access, so it can be really good. Eddie Lugo, welcome in. Noodles, I think that's a new name. Yes, you need a Pennsylvania fishing license to fish this lake. No trout, so you don't need the trout stamp, but you do need a Pennsylvania fishing license. Yeah, there's some nice comments here, Alberto. All right, Slab, good luck handling a few things. It's scary to think about what you might be handling. I'm putting the camera this way so you don't see me wince in pain constantly. Hate doing it. Gotta pick up my crap down here and we'll go hang out under the bridge. Yeah, Alberto, the one time we were fishing live up here with my son, and he caught a huge carp on his ultralight off of here, and we weren't planning on catching a carp. We weren't using anything that a carp should be eating. I forget it. He might have had like a hot dog on or something. I don't know what he was doing. But, oh my God, we were just running down here, handing the fishing pole around each of these to each other. And we're going back and forth, and finally it snapped off, obviously. Like, we were going to try to walk them all the way down to here. But, you're trying to fight a huge carp on an ultralight while trying to figure out how you're going to land this thing with no pier net, Usually I give you guys a view of me packing everything up, but I'm not going to be doing that because I'm going to be like crying as I bend over to pick the stuff up. So I'm just going to point you out this way for now. I don't know if you can see the water. You might be able to see the water. Tara, welcome in. Good to see you, Tara from West Virginia. New Year. Okay. deep here, right off the edge, so hopefully we can get something going. Dreading the walk down though. Might have to make 2 trips down. Usually we just climb through these things here, but I ain't doing that today. It's gonna be a little messy, guys. I'm not gonna take the phone off the tripod for 3 seconds. We'll try to get down and set up and spend a couple minutes here anyway. If nothing's happening, we're gonna go one more spot and then we'll call it. I don't need to totally bang up my ribs today. We're gonna be fishing all day tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, let's take a couple trips here. And tomorrow should be good. We should be on the fish tomorrow. We're going ice fishing. We'll be in the shack. Last time we went there, we had a good day. So looking forward to it. Walking like a little old man here. I got a pier net just sitting here. Where are we gonna go? Where are we gonna go? Put you over here. Heck, they got a pier net sitting here. Must have washed up. I don't think anyone would have left this here. Look at that. I don't think anyone would have been dumb enough to just leave it. Alrighty. We do a little bit of magnet fishing, Mason. Yeah, we do a little bit. In fact, last time we were ice fishing, I dropped, well, my younger boy dropped his ice scoop ladle down through the hole, and then later in that day, I went back there with my older boy, and he used his magnet to fish it out. So we do a little bit. It is something I want to get more into. I enjoy it. Get this rod out. Let's figure out how I'm going to prop these up. Probably have to lower this. Maybe I'll pull you up here, and then I can lower it. You see the rod? I can't. I got to go back up and get the carp rods. They'll be easier to see anyway. We'll get that going here. Palmetto cats. What is that's Kevin, legend in the catfishing world. Make sure you guys have palmetto cats. I know he's been busy. I heard him say that on, I forget who I was listening to. But I think he's been super busy working. Even though he somehow is watching YouTube while he's working, but that's a different story. I don't know how that goes. Figure out where I'm setting up here. I want to be able to see you guys, and I guess it don't matter if you see me or not. You'll see the rods. I never heard of magnet fishing. Sounds like something a vegan. Yeah, exactly, Yogi. There you go, man. School's canceled. Okay, gotcha. Now you're one of the first YouTubers I started watching. Let me go get my crap. Oh, I got my crap. I need my bait though. So no rod holders today, so you know what's going to happen with no rod holders. Let me get caught up real quick. Jay Fishing, welcome in, buddy. Oh, chat's flying. Hey there. Speaking of legends, what's going on, Brad? All things country. If you think you hear a little child crying, that's just me bending the wrong way and lighting my rib up. Good enough. Let me see where I'm going to put that last one. I think I'm going to head down to Maryland on Sunday, go after some blue cats. Oh yeah, icy ramp could be rough. Better watch that forecast. Andrew Orlauskas, welcome in here. That's a new name for the chat. Welcome to Anything Is Possible. You've joined us in some of the worst fishing of the year, but we're just making the best of it. Getting out and getting some fresh air, trying to catch a couple fish. Can't catch them at home. Calling for carp here. Could also get crappie or yellow perch. try to move you down a different way here. I'm going to turn you all around, so just bear with me. It's a little glare. I'm going to just stay behind the camera. Just doing the best I can with my busted ribs, guys. I apologize. I wish I felt better. But tomorrow will be good because I can take my time, get the ice shack set up, and fish in relative calmness once I get the holes done. How it looks on your the bucket. Can't see the rods from this angle. Is it as bad as it looks? Can you see the rods all right? You can move from a different angle if it's bad. Mary Gigs, oh, that's awesome. $4,000 from Arvin and his wife. I don't know him personally, but you can kind of tell by the company somebody keeps there. He seems like a good dude, going through a rough time, and everyone just gives a tiny bit, it adds up. Make sure I didn't miss anybody. I'm sorry if I missed you while I was moving around. Bad angle? Okay. All right. Okay. Hang on, Rod. Hang on. Well, you probably know where I'm from. I'm from Pennsylvania. How's this rod up? I got to get the angle right. But does that look better? Fix this. Missouri, Knuckles from Missouri, Tara WV is from West Virginia. Thank you for that clarification. Go Bucks. Go Birds. That's where we're from. How does this look, Rod? Let me know. Let me know if this suits your fancy here. At least we got some big rods in the rocks, like we're gonna catch something, you know? We can pretend like we're gonna do something for real. It's better. You're not blowing me away. It's better. A little bit better. Yeah, sure thing, Steve. Maybe we'll meet up Monday. Yeah. Yep. You bought the gear. I just put it together and I threw a couple extra things that I wasn't using in there. So, ATC did the same thing for 3 years when my wife got cancer, donated, did 24 live fish event giveaways. That's awesome. Hey, so Ontario, Canada. Should we name all the characters? I'm definitely Ricky at the moment because I keep falling. Let me try zooming a little bit. Whoops. God, I suck. How's that? You like that better? You let me know how that is. I'm going to go down and get my bologna sandwich. I'm gonna have to bring out the painkillers before I go to work today, that's for sure. All right, cool. Cool. We'll give it a shot. Hey, at least we got water. Kev and I spent an hour driving around trying to find water today. Even the Schuylkill River's frozen solid now. This spot stayed open because we had 40-mile-an-hour winds for like the last 5 days. And as soon as you get in any narrow spots where the breeze was not as bad, it's frozen solid. But right here, it's wide open still. All right, get those puppies some exercise. My son loves those doggies. They call you Julian and Hunt. Get out of here, because the hunt is over. I go everywhere with a whiskey and Coke. Oh, man. It might show, but I watch that show pretty much every single night. It helps me unwind before I go to bed. I'm probably on my 10th time through the season, or through the seasons. The question is, who is Mr. Leahy? I'm hoping the rods, or the rocks hold the rods if we have to take down, but I'm gonna have to get to them quick. Yeah, Bubbles is a really good character. It's kind of an awesome choice choosing him as the smartest person there. You know, that's what he is. He's the smartest person in the trailer park. But tomorrow's better. We're going to be on the ice. The worst time of year is right now. Like before you have ice that you can actually go stand on, you're just stuck in that cold, nasty stuff. As soon as it gets cold enough we can get out on the lake, then you can get some type of a shelter, a buddy heater. Then it's epic. It's just it's kind of like catfishing. It's you're sitting and waiting, but there's so much more to do than that. And you're drilling a lot of holes, looking for fish, and there's a lot more to it than just sitting there waiting for a bite. We have a Mr. Leahy, old boy, that comes up every year and just stays hammered the whole time and never hunts. Hey, Black Wolf, 5 inches and counting. Where are you going to go, Minnow Dunkers? I'm hitting Toby Hanna tomorrow. We'll be over there in the shack. I haven't checked the schedule, but I usually work Sundays. I'm sure I'm working Sunday. So tomorrow's my only chance this week. I may travel next week though. I might take, I get my kids on the bus in the morning, get them off the bus, and then I go to work at night. But I might have my wife take the day shift and work from home, and I can get away, go upstate or something. Probably can't see that with the glare. bologna, turkey, and ham today. With some of the nastiest romaine lettuce I've ever had. I'm gonna finish this sandwich, and I'm gonna, the little crappie rod's out too. I'm gonna cast that around. And we'll give it 20, 30 minutes, and then we'll head down to the last spot of the day, which could be a bust. I might not even be able to fish it. But I'm not gonna stay out all day since we're gonna be out all day tomorrow. I'll go home and pack up my ice fishing stuff. 'Cause I'm not gonna wanna feel like doing that out in the dark at midnight when I get home from work, 7 degrees. I'm gonna wake up in the morning, pour a pot of coffee, and hop in the car and drive. I forget exactly where you are, Minnow Dunkers. I don't have the best memory. Yeah, Steve and I were really, we were all in. We were all banked on fishing on the Schuylkill today. It's been pretty good all week. It's just been so windy. So today was like the least amount of wind and the warmest day. Temps are like right around freezing. So we were all excited. And we went down. I guess last night the winds finally died back and the thing froze solid overnight. So we kind of got desperate and started running around looking for water. Pass around. My nose is running like crazy and my ribs hurt so bad I can't even blow. I can't even clear my nose without pain. Sucks. A ball of pain. That's all I am right now. Let's see. Got the good snow falling, flakes the size of a quarter. Oh, that's pretty. I love that stuff. And it always seems like that's the end of the storm when it does that. So, but yeah, it's beautiful. I appreciate you guys coming in my crappy fishing. But tomorrow's going to be good. I try to be honest with you guys. When I think it's going to be a good day, I tell you. When I think it's a bad day, I tell you. They're not all good days. You do never know, but I try to give you an expectation. I'm not recasting those rods. The carp this time of year are not very active, so you ain't doing yourself any good by recasting. All you're doing is delaying the time for them to find your bait, because they have more pack bait in the water now. So one cast and I let it sit for like a whole hour. I've caught them after it sat almost 2 hours in the winter. Everything slows down. Not as active, they're not as hungry. But when the bite window opens up, and today is the warmest day of the week, it could open up. When that window opens up, it's like all the fish feed in that short amount of time. So you gotta be ready for it. Yeah, Brad keeps tabs on me. I'm 8 days without a lost time incident, so I'm doing pretty good. But yeah, we are ice fishing tomorrow on thin ice. What could go wrong? See what that does. If I see signs of life, then I'll go actually jigging the rod, but for now I'm just going to come back and hang with you guys. And I've got no interest in catching 1 or 2 perch. I'd rather get on a carp. Oh, you're in Ohio. Okay. Yeah, I can't get out to Ohio. I'm on the other side of Pennsylvania. It's like 7 hours for me to get to the border. Gills and crappie, very good. Yeah, we'll be after a yellow perch and pickerel where we're going. Gonna try to get some eaters. 51 degrees inside. Heat wave. Wouldn't mind fishing in an ice shelter. I like the ones I've seen in Minnesota. They're basically, yeah, my kids want to do that. Next winter, we're either going to go to Maine with Buddy Biggs and stay at the hotel that's like right next to the ice, or go out to one of those places in Minnesota. That's going to be this year the big trip's Florida. Next year it's going to be ice fishing. I think that's the plan anyway. But yeah, I've always wanted to do that where you're like fishing through your living room floor. We have ours is it's called the Clam. It's a big sled, and it has like a what do you call it? It's like aluminum, kind of like a cover to your boat, like a bivany that you would set up. It's kind of like that, but it pops up over the sled, and it's got a real nice like stadium seat in there with a big fat warm foam on it. It's super comfortable. It's got plastic windows, and just getting out of the wind is awesome. But you put a little Mr. Heater in there. You literally, when you walk in there, you take your jacket off. It's that warm. And you can drill a hole, there's half of it's a sled, and then it covers another probably, 3 by 4 foot area. And you get plenty of room to put a hole in there if you wanted to, and actually just jig straight in the tent. And you don't even have to go outside. But I like to keep that area clear. So we usually, I hope the rod's not snagged up. I don't want to lose a rig today. Kind of looks like it might be. We usually just drill like 5 holes outside the tent within 20, 30 feet tops. Freybill and Eskimo, yeah, that's the common ones. Mine's about 20 years old, but I like it better than the popular ones. They made quality stuff back then. Yeah, we fished live a couple weeks ago. If you go back through my lives, you're going to see an ice fishing live, and that's a good one. That's a good one to watch. I think I put the time. I usually put timestamps on. I believe I did. Yeah, we had a good day out there. Got on the pickerel and perch pretty well. I'm gonna get off here in a little bit. Awesome, Julie. Yeah, she's gonna love that snow. I'm way behind. Julie's gone. She's sledding down the hill. Oh, come on the other side here. Mama Cookie in the house. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Chase. Yeah, I don't know how much longer we're going to be out. I'm going to give it a little more time here. I was kind of hoping to see the perch rod going off, and then I would, but we fished off the top, but didn't have any luck, so not feeling too good about it. I'm not really in the mood to catch carp in this spot. I know what that carp's going to do. He's going to try to run me down the other side of this bridge. It's going to be really hard to get him in. And with the rib, not really looking forward to netting a carp, but I'm sure the adrenaline will be flowing and it'll be just fine. Oh, you guys are just getting your first ice. Gotcha. We had some ice, and just as it got safe, we had a warm spell with heavy winds. 45 envelopes, personally notes for. Just make sure you don't have the envelopes you have to lick. I've heard people die of poisoning from licking those sometimes. They're usually the wedding guests or the wedding invitations, though. Alaska, yeah. What part of Alaska did you go to? Hopefully you got to travel around a bit. We lived out on the Hulitna River for years, but I'm sure nobody goes out there unless they're really going to go out and catch some, they want to get multi-species of salmon. We have all 5 species of salmon, but we have the wild salmon out there. We don't have the ones the rest of the state are kind of hatched and then released, These are fully natural out in the interior. Might be getting bumps there. Let me go check that rod. Yellow rod, just the trout rod. Nothing to get excited about. That may have been one, I'm not sure. That may have been one. I felt something, and then I had a rock. A lot of times these perch here hide in these rocks, so it's not uncommon to have a bite and a snag. That could be wishful thinking. Throw another one on. I would love to do halibut. We were interior on the river, so we did the salmon, char, grayling, steelheads, burbot. That's about what we had access to. We did have she-fish out there, though, which is by far my favorite fish to fish for and favorite to eat in freshwater. Cod and yellow-eye grouper, awesome. That's really cool. Yeah, saltwater, it's hard to, saltwater is pretty cool. Oh, I know it's expensive, Kevin. I could never afford to go up there till we went up there to work. And then I couldn't afford to leave. I got basically stuck up there. It's too expensive to get there and get out. It's better to just go there and stay. Hey, G-Man's, let me get you a wrench, buddy. Appreciate you coming over here. Awesome dude right there. That is mine. Saw you over a couple channels, but I remember you from our boy Mike's MVP Fishing. Yeah, Kenai is where everybody goes. I steer clear of the Kenai. I'm not big enough to fist fight those guys. They're a bunch of whacks out there, the guide up there. I guided out on the interior where we never saw humans. It was great. Homer, Kenai, Talkeetna. I love, and Anchorage is a big city. I love Anchorage though. Some of my best friends live in Anchorage. And when I used to do the Iditarod, I would spend, 3 weeks before the race started up in Anchorage. My gosh, if you're a beer drinker, you wouldn't expect the amount of beer breweries up there. And man, they are good breweries up there. We paid for it over 2 years and took that as retirement. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, at least 5G. I mean, our rates were like $3,000 a person per week. So, yep. And that didn't include airfare to get out to Alaska. We'd had to fly people in on like a Beaver or a Helio. Not cheap. Gas was like $15 a gallon when we operated. Give it a couple more minutes and I'm ready to move. prospected the Kenai, some amazing gold in that area for sure. I would imagine so. That's pretty awesome that you got up there for that. That's one thing I regret not doing more of. Maybe someday, Brad, maybe someday we can all make a trip up there and stay at our place. The keys are right under the porch, so I can give you the coordinates and you can find a crazy pilot that'll drop you off. You can land on my lake and you'll be 8 feet from my porch. Yeah, Kevin, that's my memories, best and worst memories of guiding up there was the fact that during the summer it never got dark. And people would come up to my cabin at like 3 a.m. like they just rolled in off the river asking me to fillet their fish. And I'm like, you know what time it is? They're like, no, what? And like they had no clue it was 3 a.m. I'm like, yeah, I've got about 2 hours to sleep here before I go out and do another 16 hours on the water. And then by Thursday, you know, we would do Sunday to Sunday up there, usually guiding. By Thursday, that crew was dead. And then you get a little bit of break because they would be just sitting around drinking coffee. They were so tired. So I was always trying to tell people to pace themselves. You're here all week. You go out there, if the fish aren't biting, go back in, have a good meal, relax a few hours, try something different because they're going to turn on. And when they turn on, you got to be ready to go. But nobody listens. You know how it is. John Bear Grease Racers, where I'm from. The heck are you talking about, Slab? Those are the guys. We're from Florida. Yep. A lot of them up where we are. A lot of them that I've met were from Hawaii. Not originally, but that's where they ended up. And they would alternate. California a good bit too. But Hawaii especially, because you could just like fly straight south. We had thought about doing that, but we didn't have the money to do it. We were starting to kick around the ideas of how we were going to run the business, and then kids showed up. So that changed everything. Hope, Alaska learned about the gold rush. Yep. Hope is beautiful. There's Sasquatch. I'll bring the Starlink. Yeah, you bring the Starlink. We'll borrow Glacier's. We'll stop by Glacier and get his. One day we'll go live together. You'll see me in your cabin out of nowhere. See Steve. Steve will show up in the cabin. Steve would have a blast up there, man. We would never come home. Yeah, sockeye are pretty much impossible to catch. They're the hardest of the salmon to catch. So anytime guys would come back to the cabin and be like, oh, we got 4 sockeye, I pretty much knew they snagged them, you know. But yeah, you could like legally you can floss them, but you know, even when they're up in the shallows, it's they're really tough. My favorite are silver. I love chasing the silver on the flies. They fight like crazy. They go right out of the water. But I think the chum salmon, you know, I always look forward to the chum. They're the second in. The kings come up first and then the chums, dog salmon. But the chums were like a lot easier to catch and they were super aggressive. And we'd go out and just slam them left and right. As far as pure entertainment, oh my gosh. And they were big in our river. They were almost as big as our kings. Yeah, you'll love ATC, Kevin. He's an awesome channel. What I was going to do, once Kevin turns 16, we're going to go back up, and he wants the guide up there. That's his intention. He could, you know, a lot changes when you're a teenager, but he's pretty hardcore into it. So far, that's still the loose plan, is when he turns 16, we're going to go up there and guide. And unless the internet situation changes or Starlink becomes like affordable, we're going to go up there and just do crazy amount of recording, tons and tons of. I'm going to run it like a documentary every day. We're going to be videoing, and then I'm going to come back and I'm just going to take the whole winter off and compile everything and build like a, you know, it'll be anything as possible. I'm not doing any weird show or anything, but it's going to be, it'll just be like daily releases from the, in order of the trip. Something like that. I don't know. We've got a few years yet. There's Will. Will is live. He's about to go live. Will's link is right there. He is an awesome supporter of our channel. So go say hi to him. Give him a thumbs up. Feel free to stay over there, but if you want to stay here, just at least do me a favor and pop over there and give him a thumbs up. Spend a couple minutes there. Helps with the algorithm and get more people over to his channel. I fished with Will this summer. I had the pleasure of going down there. Kevin and I met him and fished, guided us around his little lake in his area for trout. Awesome day. The fishing sucked, but we clearly outfished everybody on the lake because we caught fish and nobody else did. So it was a good day. We had fun. I'm going to start packing this up and we're going to head down the road and I'm going to hit that other hole I thought about. I'm pretty sure someone was fishing for trout behind the shop, probably my furnace repairman. All right. Ay, ay, ay. That was like day 4 of the pack date, so I'm not really wasting it. I had to get rid of it. It's going to start molding. We had high hopes to go do a lot of carp fishing this week. It just didn't happen. Boogers. That's like a rope or something. Yep. That's fun. Have to retie that now. Could have done without that. Yeah, sure thing, Kevin. Appreciate you coming in, bud. I'll see you out in the water hopefully in a couple months. Maybe sooner down where you are, I guess. We'll go give Will some guidance about rod angles. Set up parallel to the bank. Yeah, I love when somebody goes live. I like to go do all the things they do to you when you're live. Alright guys, let's back out of here. We're just going to get bumpy here. Gonna carry you guys back to the car, and we're going to go down the road to the next spot here. See if we can at least break the skunk before we call it a day. Hey PK. No idea what you guys are talking about. Onions. Mama Cookie's peeling onions. Slab's crying. What's that? Sound like a cricket. About to get interesting, guys. The next stop is going to be interesting. We're getting the hatchet out. Pretty sure it's going to be frozen and not real thick. So we're going to blowing a hole through the ice, either standing on thin ice or climbing back up on top of the bridge and fishing through the hole that we hatcheted out. We'll get there. Let's see what we're dealing with when we get there. Let's get out of here. It is pretty out. It's just hard to enjoy something when you don't feel good. That's why health is the most important thing. If you don't have your health, you know, it's really hard to appreciate much. Here's yet another spot I can break a bone on. I've got these good boots that are super grippy. It's got the all the stuff made to be extra grippy. It's got the tacks for ice, but my orthotics don't fit in them right, so I get like a blister if I wear them. Can't win. Well, that's the first melting I've seen all week. That's good. Of course, it's the sun angle hitting the black pavement that's doing it. It's still below freezing, but it's something. It's something. I really don't care if we get solid ice or not. I just don't want it to be stuck in the middle, and that's why it always is here. It's always stuck in the middle. Man, come on. Hold this thing. How did I carry this out? Hold on. I'm having trouble here. Having trouble. It's better. Tomorrow, probably member only for the drive up and maybe for the setup. And then once the shack is completely set up, we'll go public. That's kind of what I'm thinking. A little behind the scenes action, and takes me a little time to get set up. There's like a diamond down here, guys. I don't know if you can see that glare, and I'm gonna pick that up, see what that is. Might be from somebody's ring. My luck, it's just a piece of salt, but oh god. That's a straight up diamond. If you can, where do you see this? I don't want to drop this. I'll show it to you in the car. Do not want to drop this. know where to keep it. Put it in my pocket. I'm sure it's not a real diamond, but you never know. It's a piece of jewelry. I'd love to get it back to the owner. I don't know how you would even begin to do that. Uh-oh. Phone's dying. I'm gonna get you guys plugged in as soon as I can here. Oh, I hope I don't lose my live. Thought I had a little more time than this, but I guess the cold zapped it. I can't see the screen at all, so I might just be talking to myself. Big ice sheet out there. Whew. You guys sit up here.
Head south toward Ward Road.
That's why it's dead. I forgot to turn the map lady off. Map lady's still there. Get you guys in the car and on the battery.
Take the next right onto Ward Road, then turn right on Knight Road.
I don't know where we're going. Sorry about that. I did not realize we ran that low. It was so hard to see under the bridge. Once it gets to 15%, I lose some of the context. Like, it's not as easy to see things. So that's what I usually go by, and then I plug it in and we're still good. But lately, doing that, it's just been going down to 0, or maybe I'm not seeing it like I used to. My charger, I love my charger, but the thing has a little clip on it, and a little caliper that holds it broke off. I got nothing to put on it now, so I have to figure out what to do. Probably like an adhesive with a little loop. I think I might have something that the GoPro came with, but I don't trust that adhesive. I'm gonna get some better glue, Gorilla Glue or something. Put something like that on it, because I need to hang the battery. I need to hang off of the tripod to recharge the phone. So I just can't, in the summertime I can get away with a 4-hour live without anything. But when it's this cold out, it just eats it up, eats it away. So we're driving down Lower Spot. We'll get out and take a look at it. If I can get in there, I will. I'll go down there and try to catch something. There's a nice mix of fish in there. There's bass in there. There's crappie in there. There's red-breasted sunfish. There's smallmouth bass. It's a tiny little hole, but it drains off of a bigger lake or pond. So you get some weird fish in there. YouTube police, there's Gary. Welcome, welcome. Doing the work thing in a moment. Awesome. Appreciate the thumbs up. No luck yet, Travis. I'm going to swing down to one last hole where I think it's going to be thin ice, but it's real shallow on the edges. I might be able to reach out to where the hole is and just blow a few holes through it and then fish through it. I know there's fish there. It's just a matter of when I start hitting it with the hatchet, if they'll want to eat after that. But how's Will's rod angles, Brad? Did you check them out? No, not White's Mill. That didn't look solid to me at all. That's another spot I meant to check though. When I was driving around yesterday, that's where I should have gone. There was nothing on there 2 days ago. It was wide open. The winds were blowing right down it. But that should freeze. I'm sure it's frozen, but I don't think it's safe. The problem there is it's shallow and it's a lot of like beaver dams and a lot of that grass. It's a pretty dangerous spot. You gotta expect to go under there. Yeah, this is like a little hole in the wall type place. I'll be fishing like right under the road basically. It used to be really good till they rebuilt that bridge, and it's not quite as good as it used to be. I don't know, maybe I should go over to White's Mill though. White's Mill, it's got to be 4 inches or you can't get out there. I don't think it's going to be good. Yeah, exactly. That just doesn't freeze well. I know a lot of the local people, like, they swear by that spot, but need the way our winters have been lately, you need one of those like hoverboard boats. That's what you need around here. Alright, Slab, keep this spot top secret. This is one of my best bait catching spots here. Don't tell anyone now. I only have 60 others. Here's Chairs. Yeah, those shallow lakes, they can, especially when they're like muddy and brown bottom, that sun hits it, man. It can, one day you can lose a lot of ice there. At least that's how I think it is. It feels that way anyway. Nope, no luck yet, Alan. It's a tough one for sure. I really don't have... Yeah, I usually don't give out any names either. I give them away if somebody wants to text me or email me, but I don't usually give them away at all, just to prevent the pressure. Especially when the fish are like on, you don't need people there the next day. But it's nothing special. It's just like any other, road ditches that hold a big mix of fish. It's just one that's near my house. It got us, it helped us out a lot with one of the big winter tournaments we did a few years back, because we probably pulled 8 species out of that little hole. Awesome. All right, Alan. Get yourself together. So I think they're building a boat ramp right here. I think that's the word I heard. But it's so shallow there. I don't know what they're doing. That's what someone told me. They're putting a boat ramp right there. Must be like a little kayak thing. I just thought of another spot too, right down the same road here. Maybe we'll hit the other spot first before I go around circles enough so everyone's confused. They don't know where I'm going. That creek is open. Might be open. It might not even. It might have broken up. All right, we'll just hit this one. Okay. Big cod would be awesome. I was preparing cod all day 2 days ago at work. That's what I was chopping up. Alrighty. Bear with me, I'll leave you guys running in here. I have to put another hook on. Keep this little thing, and then we'll be good to go. What am I going to put on? Gonna put like a size 8 hook on and a little split shot. Gonna keep it real simple right here and drop a worm down under the roadway. See what we can get to come out. Did have a decent catfish on once here too. And if it was a bullhead, it was a PB bullhead. I think it was a small channel. There's a little lake up through the woods. It's like a private pond, and I'm pretty sure they've got all kinds of fish up there. I've caught perch here. We've caught all kinds of stuff. I think they just throw everything in their lake. They obviously have money because it's a nice house. And then they eventually have babies or floods, and they end up down here. This out. Good news, I don't have to carry a bunch of crap here. Save my ribs. You have to figure out. Get this over here. Come on. How I'm going to work this battery situation though. Got an idea. Yeah, well, I'm hoping the stays cold we get through. I love ice fishing there, but the next time like 70 if they end up going. I think it's 2 weeks off there. Yeah, it's not messed up too bad. What's recent about a couple of days ago, it's fine as one. I'm hoping it's nothing that's not too bad. I mean, when you look back, it's real cold. I'm not taking it as well. Catch you later. Oh yeah, it's always a good time. A little landowner dispute. Nothing to worry about. We're all good. He was cool though. Where'd your wrench go, Travis? Somebody took your wrench away? Did I take your wrench? That's weird. Yes. It's always something. It's always something. So, that's the dude that owns the property we're standing on, apparently. Travis, just so you know, since you're a local. I've always wondered who owns it. I thought this was the church that used to be here. I think it is. I'm not going to dispute that one. Bear with me, guys. I have to try to set this up. Oh, man, I hope I don't lose the live real quick. Hang on. Come on, you stupid. Trying to make like a little harness for this battery because I need the battery. And the clip broke on the battery, so I am rigging it into my bag. It's always something. Always something. And of course the long cord doesn't work right, so I've got this little cord. Alright, that's good for now. In. Just took a walk to warm up. Ah, you have 2 Travis Yoder accounts. That's so weird. Huh. Try to be cool to the landowners, you know, because they could be a total prick, and whether they're in the right or the wrong, you ain't gonna want to fish there anymore unless you like confrontation. He thought I was a surveyor, so I guess he's been fighting over with the county or something. He was saying where the property is. All right, we're gonna keep it nice and simple. If I break off, that's it. We're done. Show my keys. Off we go. I always seem to get along with like construction owners though. I don't know why. Just they always seem like non-BS type people. As long as I don't work for the township, I'm all right. It sounds like with him. I don't know what beef he's got, but okay. Okay, so it is definitely is frozen. Screwed that up. Boy. Huh. I'm not going to drag you around. I'm going to call it, guys. I'm going to call it. And of course, you guys disappear. My battery's dying, so this is perfect timing. And get you back to the car plugged in, and I'll say goodbye. Can't even see the screen again. I've had it. Uncle, can't take any more. Could go home, get some coffee, take a nap, pack the car up, go to work, and then ice fish tomorrow. Plenty to do. Don't need to sit here and try to catch a sunfish. Charge this thing up. I'll get Will on. We'll watch Will fish. What a waste. What a waste. All that for nothing. I could climb down there on the hatchet, like with the hatchet, like I was going to do, but it's not worth it. Just have the battery die anyway. So. Working today. All right, guys. Now I can see y'all. I think we're still live. It looks really weird. It looks really weird. Yeah. All the spots are bad. Hey, Jerry. Yeah, I have a hatchet. I was going to go down there and do it, but tomorrow we're going to go ice fishing anyway. So got a lot to pack up. It's silly to go down there and fall in for nothing to catch sunfish. I'll try to show you this. I don't want to drop this. I'll get pictures of it so I don't drop this thing. But I found that today. I don't know if it's a real diamond or not, but you're not going to be able to see that. I found that laying on the trail. It's definitely, it was fitted. Because the back of it, I'm not going to show. I'll get good pictures of it, put there. But it looks like a real diamond. It's a pretty good fake one, if not. Yeah, thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. Sky Blue, appreciate you coming in. Sorry, the end of the live was a little choppy there, but I may go for a walk. I need some exercise. But we're going to pop up tomorrow. Not sure exactly what time. It's about an hour and a half drive. And on the weekend, I don't wake anyone up. When they get up, we'll get up. We'll eat breakfast and we'll go. I'll be up waiting. But we'll wake up, we'll eat breakfast, we'll head up. I'll run live for the members on the way up. And then as soon as we have the tent set up, I'll bring the camera inside, have the heat on, and then we'll go public live at that point. But yeah, that's it. Skeeter's going to be live. Is the underside gray? What are you talking about? Oh, good. Is the underside gray? Let me throw the tripod in there. I need to know what you're talking about. Oh, yeah. The underside gray. As long as you don't have any further questions, yes. I don't know. Oh, yeah. Of the diamond, is it gray? It looks like it's like fitted to fit into like an earring or something. It's like, I'd say brass. What were the choices? Is it gray? He has a gray tutu. That's what he's got. I'm afraid I'm going to drop it if I try to hold it up. But I'll get good pictures of it. Oh, you know what I can do? I can put the camera down to it. Oh, Lord. There we go. So that's it right there. Let me get this stuff out of here. It's trying to zoom in on that. Put that down there maybe. Where'd it go? And then the underside, try to flip it over, is that color. So I don't know if you can see that at all. That's what it is. Am I rich? Did I make it big? Am I rich? You know what? The only way I found that, I swear, was because when we were on vacation at Herkimer, New York, we were looking for Herkimer diamonds, and that's what they told us to do. Go out in the morning when the sun is low and at your back and look for that shine. So that's literally, every time I walk now and the sun's right and it's behind me, I look for that. I just look. I can't help it. Awesome. All right. So yeah, I may not have caught anything, but I got a diamond. Come out off a pendant. Yeah, it came out of something. It came out of something. Like, you know, to me it looks like an earring size. And that's a trail a lot of people run on, so I'm thinking it popped out. Could have been a ring. I don't know. Came out of something. Well, we're going to end this. I'm going to get out of here. I appreciate you guys. And I feel bad when the fishing's like this, but it is kind of part of our channel too. Like anything is possible. We do kind of go out there when we know it's going to suck. But you always hear stories. You know, I was watching, I forget who it is. We've seen him in our channel once in a while. It doesn't come in too often. He just shoots videos, doesn't go live. But he was slamming smallmouth bass. And they're fishing. They weren't going to do a video. It was after a cold front. It was supposed to suck. And they caught like 3 5-pounders. So you just never know. So that's kind of what we do. We go out. But like I said, I'll try to tell you when I think it's going to be good. I think tomorrow's going to be good. I do. We did really well there last time. So, and we'll know. We'll probably know because we'll be members only. If it really sucks, I won't even go public then. But let me get out of here. Appreciate you guys. I'll have a good rest of your day. And we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.